for your new king.
Ah yes, very Lich. Alright everyone, hello, Simon here. The March of the Lich King expansion has been released for Hearthstone. So there's a Death Knight prologue, which I think I'm gonna do first. Now available, Death Knight prologue. Follow Arthas on his journey through Azeroth and unlock the Death Knight class. So I'm gonna do that first before I even buy any packs. Last chance Lich King Mega Bundle. Don't miss out on this extended special offer. I don't really care about that one. March of the Lich King expansion now live. We are very Lich, everybody. I mean, there's also Devon Bros. Okay, let's do the.
Join me on the path of the Death Knight. Learn to wield this gift and discover where my power truly comes from.
Alright, let's unlock the Death Knight class. March of the Lich King prologue. That's weird. Shouldn't you start at one end of the line?
With Mal'Ganis dispatched, the Lich King urged me to return home to Lordaeron to seek the remains of Kel'Thuzad, a necromancer I had slain in my battle against the Scourge. He would teach me to unlock my full power as a Death Knight.
Ah, yes. This is... Is this the expansion or is this the original? So this is the game Warcraft. They keep telling the same Warcraft story. Warcraft 3. Alright, we're gonna kill Mal'Ganis. Mal'Ganis. Lich King... The Death Knight class is kind of complicated if I remember right. You have to choose, like...
I have been waiting for you, young prince.
Mal'Ganis, you will pay for what you did to my people.
It's not gonna bring your people back. Like, the cards you choose determine the hero power you get, I think? Or is it the hero power you choose determines the card you can use? Anyway, super complicated. The Death Knight class. Give one attack to your Sylvan. You know, that sounds good. You know what? A Sylvan recruit.
Reporting for duty.
Job's done.
What is this? Summon a ghoul with charge. It dies end of turn. Oh, that sucks. Oh, he's a Death Knight.
Remains of the Fallen, a source of limitless power.
The Dark
Interesting.
Lord told me you would come.
Nothing will prevent me from having my revenge, demon.
Oh, that was the things you summon. I didn't read that right. I thought that says give +1 attack to Sylvan recruits in this game. No, it's you have to summon them to get the +1 attack. Oh yeah, punch yourself in the face. Alright.
The light protects me.
After your hero attacks and kills a minion, why would he use that? Why didn't he use his weapon? He could have kept the minion. Whenever you summon a 1 health minion, give a divine shield. I want to save that for this. This is kind of awkward in terms of mana. I think the best thing to do is actually to buff this guy.
I fight.
Oh, that's awkward. Why doesn't he use his weapon?
Frostmourne. It hungers for blood.
Oh.
So, you've taken up Frostmourne at the cost of your soul. just as the Dark Lord said you would.
Save your breath, Mal'Ganis. I heed only Frostmourne now.
Alright, well, Arthas, am I right? I heed only my sword now, my stick. Summon every minute, you know what?
I'll
Let's
make
punch in the
sure you
face.
suffer.
So I'm gonna do this. This is 2. I'm gonna get some taunt ones to block his weapon. Oh, Mal'Ganis is so dead. Look at all these silver hand recruits. Look at all these silver. 5? Oh, never mind. Oh, he's fine. He's not dead. He keeps hitting himself though.
Good, good. With Frostmourne in hand, you will be the first of my Death Knights, Prince Arthas.
Indeed. Hey, look at this animated portrait. Isn't that crazy?
I'll make sure you suffer.
So here, I'm just gonna put dudes on the board, right?
I fight.
The battle! The battle!
16, I have lethal on board. Except for that. Nobody told me he could do that.
The voice of the Lich King. His power flows through that blade and you.
I can feel him whisper to me now.
The battle!
I'll make sure you suffer.
Oh, come on. How much lifesteal does he have? Wait, he just killed himself. Why did he do that? Oh, look, no, because look, my minion had the lifesteal thing on it. At the end of the turn, it would have hit it for 2 and gave him 2 health. Anyway, he's dead.
The battle!
Frostmourne
I'll make
hungers.
sure you suffer.
What does the Dark Lord say?
He tells me the time for my vengeance has come.
What? He can't possibly mean to.
It is finished.
Alright, becoming a Death Knight. Alright, so Uther's next. What is this though? Oh, I know what that is. You go back and okay.
Uther's men proved useful in swelling the ranks of my undead. We marched through the forests of Quel'Thalas, towards the great elf city of Silvermoon. I sought the Sunwell, a font of mystical energy and the source of the elves' immortal powers. There, I would raise Kel'Thuzad as a lich. No army had ever broken through the gates of Silvermoon before, but no Death Knight like me had ever tried.
Ah, they keep retelling the same story over and over again. 4 mana, equip Lightbringer. Hero power, equip a 4/3 Lightbringer. So he gets a weapon every turn, if he wants to. And do I have a proper Death Knight deck now?
Arthas, what have you done?
I appear to have killed a bunch of people with a... Deals 3 damage to a minion if it kills it, gain a corpse. What are these? What are these? What are these? Give all minions in your hand +1/+1. Spend 3 corpses to give them 1/1 more. Do I really want to hold on to this? Spend 2 corpses to give all minions in your hand +2 attack. Really, it's a hand buff deck.
Some Death Knight cards have a rune value. This matters only during deck building. It has no effect during the game.
Alright, so like 1 rune value. See that little red thing? To the enemy and your hero. Let me start with that. Maybe I shouldn't start with that. Maybe I should hand buff. Save more. I mean, on the other hand.
I will not let you defile these lands!
Stand aside, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
Oh, this can combine with this. To get a bigger goo.
Even in death, my soldiers shall prove useful.
Alright, so when a friendly minion dies, we gain a corpse down here. Battle Cry and Death Battle. Draw a card. Spend. I mean, I don't have that many. Should I use this or not? Let me save that. No, I'm gonna use it.
Stop this madness!
6. I should have saved it. All minions in your hand. Spend 3 corpses to give them 1/1 more. Oh, this is in your hand, not on the board.
Me have that for you!
I need to get rid of this guy.
Mount up!
And this guy. Before he gets too many Silverhand recruits going.
This dark magic will lead the world to ruin, Arthas.
That's the idea, old man.
A willing donor.
Do I keep trading?
Yeah, so fresh.
I think I do keep trading. That's the strangest decision. Give your hero +5 health, spend 3 gain 5 more and draw a card.
I'll make sure you suffer!
Finding the lives of the innocent? Is this the kind of monster you are now?
Apparently yes, Uther. Apparently yes, I am this kind of monster. Taunt Death Rattle, return this to your hand. Sure is a lot of dudes, isn't it? Oh, that's a good one. Sure.
Blood magic will not save you from the light, boy.
Back to your homes.
Alright, so that has to die. And he's kinda out of resources, right?
Your father ruled this land for decades. and you grounded to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther.
I have 9 corpses. Detonate a corpse to deal 1 damage to all minions. If any is still alive, repeat this. Oh, sweet. That's really good. Oh, it's to all minions, not just your minions. Destroy a random minion in your opponent's hand, deck, and battlefield. That sounds great. That sounds really fun, actually.
Reanimating monstrosities. Evil has truly consumed you.
Highest attack enemy minion. Taunt lifesteal at the end of your turn, attack the lowest health enemy. It's not enemy minion, it's enemy. So we can hit him in the face with this. 5, spend to 5 more. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal for 10. Draw 2 cards. Hey, these death. Oh, he's got lifesteal? Oh, that's right. Hey, these Death Knight cards are kind of good. Too late for that combo. Oh wait, what are you? What are you doing? He played this and then he played this. Ah, the AI is so bad. He played that in the wrong sequence.
I dearly hope there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
Yeah, Arthas is not going to hell. He's gonna become the Lich King and he's gonna live forever.
Following my triumph at the Sunwell, the Lich King called out to me for aid. The demon hunter Illidan's storm rage had laid siege to the Frozen Throne, where my master's soul was kept in an icy prison. The Lich King's power was mine. I would have it, but one last adversary stood in my way.
Alright, so this is the expansion. So in Warcraft 3, he killed Uther and he kills his own father. And that was the end. And then in the expansion, he went in and became the Lich King. 1 mana quickfire, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemy minions. Hey, that seems OP. 1 mana, 2 damage?
Arthas versus Sylvanas.
Wondrous eternal Quel'Thalas. I haven't been here since I was a boy.
You are not welcome here, Prince. I
Yeah,
advise you to turn back now.
You know how I think that's a bug. I think it's supposed to start with the other end. How says shop was closed earlier today, might get some packs this evening? Oh well. It doesn't really matter too much to me. Oh, so the red, this is the green one, I remember now. So the Death Knight cards, they have whatever these are called, I forgot what they call again. Choose an enemy minion, and your minions attack it, summon any that die. That sounds kind of good actually. Let me just hold on to this. Shop was closed earlier today, says Harver. I guess people crashed it, right? Everyone was trying to buy things at the same time, and they crashed the shop. Elf Gate of Silver Moon. Sylvanas is immune. Death threat will summon the inner gate of... Okay, we have to break through the gates.
Me have that for you.
Harvest says, yeah, I've got to figure out these new colors, etc.
Unholy death has come to your land, Ranger.
Do your worst. The Elf Gate is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
I mean, if you say so, lady.
Fresh.
Deal 3 damage to a minion if it kills a summoner 2/2 zombie with rush. These cards sound kinda good. So there's like different types of Death Knight cards, and I think depending on what combination you put them into your deck, you get a different. You get a different hero power, or am I wrong about that?
Sharp arrow. Sharper aim.
What does that say? Give all arcane spells in your hand. Oh, hey, spell damage +1. I'm gonna kill that. Get a dude.
So fresh.
The AI is just not very good at this. She should have used the 2 damage on this and then used that to kill
Raise
the other
all
guy.
the undead you wish, Prince. No enemy will ever break through our gates.
These lands will fall soon enough.
Choose an enemy minion. Your minions attack it. Resummon it and die. It's 3 mana. Let me like just get more guys on the board. So when that dies at the end of the turn, I get a corpse as well. Sweet. Ah, she's got secrets. What could those possibly be?
You cannot stand against the inevitable.
Curse you monsters. Our first gate has been destroyed, but you won't get through the second.
Won't I?
The citadel stands strong.
Summon 2/2 zombies with taunt. Spend 4 corpses to give them reborn. So the little red symbols seem to generate a lot more corpses than the little green symbols. I guess the little green ones are the zombies. The red ones were hand buff, was that right? Red for hand buffs, green for zombies.
Warriors of Silvermoon, defend the city! Show them the true strength of Quel'Thalas!
More defenses? This ranger is beginning to vex me greatly.
So I think at this point, what I should do is this.
My ancestors are useful.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that wasn't what I wanted actually. Oops. I guess I...
Please help me! That feels good!
I think I misplayed that. I didn't really count my cards properly. Oh, look at all those dudes.
Did you
Raise
really
up to
believe
5
this
corpses
plan would
as
work,
2/2
Death
risen
Knight?
ghouls with rush.
I've grown tired
But I
of
wanna
these delays.
use that with that, so I'm gonna leave that until next turn. 2 zombies with taunt, 4 corpses, 5 corpses. I don't have enough corpses.
This can't be good.
Well, I guess this will give me corpses, right? Because they're reborn, so this is like 4 corpses if she kills them. Right. Raise a corpse as the risen footman with taunts. I'm gonna do that and do that.
I salute your bravery, elf. But this battle is over.
Then I'll make my stand here, Butcher.
Oh shit, this is 20 health. Why would that happen? I don't know what that is.
Please help me!
Job's done.
Now I know what that is.
That feels good.
Okay. Fill your board with random undead. That sounds very interesting, actually. That sounds,
Rise, my warriors. Now we make our final advance.
Ancestors are useful.
9 mana. Nine mana, fill your board with random undead. Flesh Behemoth, 9 mana for a taunt. Death Rattle, draw another undead and summon a copy of it. Hold on. You draw and then you summon not the thing you draw, but a copy of the thing you draw. That's curious. Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion. Death Rattle, summon an infectious ghoul. I think it's 5/4 as well. It's pretty big. 1 mana, 2/1 Banshee. Give a random friendly undead +2/+1.
Queller
lot of-
loss will never fall to your corruption.
A lot of Death Rattle. Stitch Giant. Cost 1 less for each corpse you've spent this game. Oh, wow. Brittle Skin Zombie. Death Rattle, if it's your opponent's turn, deal 3 damage to them. Right. And then we've seen that before.
All's well that sun wells.
She played a secret. What could that secret possibly be? Give your minions +1 attack and spend cycles of gift on 3 instead. Yeah, I thought there'd be that one. And then she's dead, right?
Finish it. I deserve a clean death.
After all you've put me through, the last thing I'll give you is the peace of death.
No, you wouldn't dare.
So back to the map. This is a bug. This is definitely a bug. Because you are supposed to start here. Because this is the Sunwell, right? And then this is the Lich King's throne. You're supposed to start here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, but they've messed it up and they made you start here instead. I'm surprised this still works. Like, I'm surprised this doesn't just completely bug out and have the 4th mission be completely missing.
I was the Prince of Lordaeron. When the undead scourge came to my land and butchered my people, I swore revenge on the architect of the carnage, Dreadlord Mal'Ganis. The demon fled to Northrend. I tracked him and claimed the deadly rune blade Frostmourne, a weapon of unimaginable power. To wield such a weapon comes at great cost, but I would make any sacrifice to avenge my people.
Yeah, so that should have been said before we fought Mal'Ganis. But we only get it here because we only click on it now. Yeah, so the battles are out of sequence. Blizzard, am I right? Although they did put a lot of content into this expansion.
Arthas versus Illidan.
Ambitious.
The final hour has come at last.
Alright, so now for the little blue symbols. The little blue symbols appear to be frost themed. These are all frost spells. Deal 4 damage. Your next spell this turn costs 2 less. Draw a card, spend 2 corpses to draw another. Deal 3 damage to a minion if that kills a Discover a Frost Rune card. Alright, so the blue thing is a Frost Rune. Okay, so there's a Plague Rune, there's a Frost Rune. What is the red one? Gain 1 attack for each frost spell in your hand. Oh, sweet. After attacking a minion, hero may attack again. Is he gonna use it right away? Sweet.
You look different, Illidan. I guess the skull of Gul'dan didn't agree with you.
I sacrificed everything for this power, Death Knight. I became a monster to hunt monsters like you.
Does he see the problem with that logic? Illidan, am I right? I became a monster to hunt monsters. Alright, so hunt yourself then. Like, what are you fighting me for? Illidan. Alright, I'm gonna put that down. So he just wasted that card, right? Draw a card, spend 2 draws, corpse to draw another, deal 4 damage, next spell costs 2 less, deal 2 damage to an enemy, freeze it. 4 minutes 3/3 reborn, death rattle and battle cry, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Random enemy. What should I do here? I might as well draw cards, right? I can freeze him. Nope. I'm gonna save my spells for this. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. Shut up, Illidan.
The last of our reinforcements have arrived, Lord Illidan. My Naga will take care of this fool.
What'd you call me? What did you call me? Snake Lady?
This way, you fools!
This is awkward. Deal 2 damage to all enemies, draw a card. Doesn't quite kill them though. Very awkward. How is this not bad? 5 legendaries and 40 packs. Oh, that's very lucky. That's a very good luck. I'm not sure what I do here. The mana really doesn't line up pretty well. Let me just put this guy down for now. Ah yes, the Demon Hunter went face. Who would have thought?
I will destroy the frozen throne. Only then will I win my heart's desire.
The tragedy of a broken-hearted demon. How pathetic.
I mean, they're doing it on purpose now, right? Uh, 3 damage. Deal 5 damage, freeze all enemy minions, summon a 5/5 frost worm. Oh, sweet. That sounds cool. Everyone's at 1 health.
Fresh fell steel. Hot out of the kiln.
Are you sure you want to keep going face? Draw 2 spells. If they're both frost spells, deal 2 damage to all enemies. I'm assuming they're all frost spells in here.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Frost? Frost, right. 0 mana refresh 2 mana crystals? Isn't that completely broken? That hits him.
I'll show you true power.
No, there's two frost worms. What is that? Deal 3 damage. Freeze all enemy minions. Can I freeze his face?
I will have my vengeance.
Or do I just like... hit him in the face? Because if he... I mean, he's gonna kill this. Oh, crap. That's not what I would have done. But here...
Today, the Lich King will meet his end.
Spin up to 5 corpses. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy for each. That's 10 damage. So... deal 4 damage. Next spell costs 2 less. To an enemy and freeze it. Seven. Okay.
Fresh fell steel, hot out of the kiln.
Up to 5 corpses, 2 damage to a random enemy for each. Oh, this kills them. What is that? Might of Menethil. Spend up to 3 corpses, freeze that many enemy minions. No, I'm just gonna do this.
You must not win. No! At last, Frostmourne has brought you to me. Now the time has come. Break the ice that binds me. Release me from this prison! Now, we are one.
Alright, so that's the prologue. And that unlocks the Death Knight class, right? Now how do we get Death Knight cards? Apparently you can buy Death Knight packs. New class unlocked, Death Knights! New hero! The Lich King! Wait, we're literally playing as the Lich King? Death Knight cards available in your collection! Plus 29 more cards! That's a lot of free cards. Taunt, return this to your hand, it costs health instead of mana. Draw 2 spells if they're both frost, deal 2 damage to all enemies. I mean... Raise all of your corpses as 1/1 risen golems with a rush. For each that can't fit, give 1 +2/+2. I mean, how many corpses would you need to do that? New decks received. Blood Death Knight, Frost Death Knight, Unholy Death Knight. Right, so there's Blood, there's Frost, and then there's Plague. I think it's Plague. I mean, it calls it Unholy. Wait a minute, why am I missing a card for... Oh, because... Blood Reaver Go Down is gone. Okay, so who do I... replace that with? Jiraxis. I don't think I replace that with Jiraxis. Maybe I don't want to put a legendary there. Imps? I guess I put an imp there. Imp? Piggyback imp is alright. Infestation, 6 mana, summon a 3/3 trade imp to attack each enemy minion. Isn't that interesting? Mother Lover says last event is over. Yeah. Yeah, so the Death Knight isn't there anymore. What do I put? Summon trade imp when drawn. Choose a friendly imp, transform into a copy of it. I'm thinking either Seeds of Destruction, but it's kinda slow. Infestation is also kinda slow. Alright, let me just put one of those in there. I can also put Piggyback Imp. Alright, what am I doing now? Let's get back here. Play 10 Blood Ruined cards. Okay. Play 3 games as Death Knight, Priest, or Warlock. Okay, that's fine too. Oh, hey. 2 signature Shatterskin Gargoyle common. Taunt Death Rattle, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. 6 mana for 6. Alright, so I guess we should buy packs and open packs now, right? Alright, now's a good time as any. I can buy 60 packs. Where are we? Oh, look at all this stuff. Signature Golden? Signature... What does that mean? What does Signature Golden mean? 5 golden or signature March of the Lich King Hearthstone cards per pack. You can buy golden cards. Alright, we want 50. And then another 10. And there goes all my gold. Pack opening time! Daring Drake, Rush, 4/4 Rush, 4 mana 4/4 if you're holding a Dragon Gambler 1. That sounds good. 5 mana 5/5, 4 mana 5/5 Rush is pretty good, but you have to play a lot of dragons. 3 mana 3/4 Keen Eye Spotter. Whenever your hero attacks a minion, set its health to 1. When your hero attacks a minion. I mean, okay, so because Hunter, you need a weapon. So you need a weapon, and then you need the opponent to play like a high health minion. It seems very specific, right? 0 mana, Undying Allies. After you play an undead this turn, give a reborn. Oh, that sounds really good. For 0 mana! Give all your undead reborn for 0 mana. 4 mana, Light of the Phoenix. Draw 2 cards. Cost 1 less for each damaged friendly character. That's such a... I don't know how you're supposed to make that work in Warrior. Each damaged friendly character. I haven't seen a deck with that mechanic for a long time, like damaging your own dudes. 5 mana, Translocation Instructor, Battlecry, choose an enemy minion, swap it with a random one in their deck. So I guess the smart way to play that would be to have 2 options. Either you... Like if you have to prepare for the possibility that you pull out a really strong minion from their deck. And so if you have a removal right away, then that's great. Mother Lover says worst Blood Rage. I mean, even with Blood Rage, when was Blood Rage ever good? Yeah, like it was never big, right, Mother Lover? Damaging your own friendly characters in order to gain buffs. It's kind of hard to make work. Scourge Rager, Reborn, Battlecry, die. Three mana 5/1. Scourge Rager. It's a 5/1 Rager. Scourge Rager, Reborn, Battlecry, die. That's so funny. If you can get him out without triggering the battle cry, like if you can pull him directly from your deck, or if you can like summon him directly onto the board without playing him, he's really good. 3 mana 5/4. The trick is getting him out. Or alternatively, I guess if you have a heal. Mother Lover says there's a new priest res card. Yeah, like if you can res him or if you can cheat him out somehow, it's pretty good. I'm not sure if it's good, but it's very funny, right? Scourge Rager. 2 mana Potion Belt. Discover 2 concoctions. I have no idea what concoctions are. 2 mana discover 2 things is probably quite good. 3 mana 4/5 Bloody Knight. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to your hero. Why would that? Oh, imagine playing that against a freeze deck, and they just keep freezing this dude, so every turn you do damage to yourself, and it's just frozen the whole time. You have to silence it, right? You have to silence your own dude. It's not just once, right? Like a Flame Imp, you deal 3 damage to yourself, but it's only once. This guy does it every single turn. Anyway, 5 mana Beetlemancy, choose 1, gain 12 armor, 5 mana 12 armor, or summon 2 3/3 beetles with taunt, 5 mana 6/6 taunt. It's not amazing. It's okay, it's not amazing. I guess if you can find some way to cheat out both options or discount the card or something, I don't know. 2 mana Rotten Rodent, Battlecry, reduce the cost of all Death Rattle cards in your deck by 1. That's amazing. But you have to play a Death Rattle deck. reduce everything by 1, that's kind of amazing. First epic. 2 mana Shallow Grave. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle, then destroy it. So you basically get the death rattle twice. But you lose the minion. I mean... okay. Someone's gonna figure out like a one-turn kill combo with this thing. Probably. Crypt Keeper, 8 mana 4/6, taunt, cost 1 less for each armor you have. Is Armor Druid gonna be a thing? 4 mana 2/2 Street Sweeper, Battlecry, deal 2 damage to all other minions. That's not bad, like 4 mana 2 damage board clear. Oh, all other minions, including your own. I guess... I mean, aggro decks are always dangerous, right? So, I guess if aggro decks become strong, you just put this in to counter it. 3 mana 2/5, Silvermoon Sentinel, Taunt, Mana Thirst 8, gain +2/+2 and Divine Shield. What is Mana Thirst? A bonus if you have X mana crystals. Right. So anything less than 8 mana crystals, it's a 3 mana 2/5. Which is alright. 3 mana 5/7 Divine Shield is amazing. Mother Lover says there's a new druid card that makes your spells cost armor. Cost armor, so you lose armor when you cast a spell. I mean, that would like anti-synergy this, because you need armor to discount this. So if you keep like casting spells, then you don't have enough armor to discount this. I guess armor druid is gonna be a thing. Sunfire Smithing, 4 mana, equip with 4/2 sword. Not bad. Give a random minion in your hand +4/+2. Very good. You know what? Potentially quite good. Like a 4 mana 4/2 sword's just pretty good already. Five mana Harkener of Dread. Harkener of Dread. A Harkener. What's your job? I'm a Harkener by trade. Anyway, 5 mana 2/2 Taunt. Death Rattle, summon a 6/6 undead with Taunt. Oh, decent. 5 mana 8/8. 2 mana Blazing Power. Give a minion +1/+1, repeat for each damage friendly character. Again, this like self-damage thing. Although if you can like get 7 damaged dudes on the board, this is like 2 mana +7/7. It seems kind of hard to make that work, but you know, if you can make it work, it's pretty strong. 2 mana 3/2 Mind Eater. Death Rattle, add a copy of a card in your opponent's deck to your hand. Oh, Card Thief. That's always fun, stealing people's cards. Not sure if good. 4 mana Prescience. Draw 2 minions for each that costs 5 or more. Summon a 2/3 spirit with Taunt. 4 mana draw 2. If you can pull it off, 4 mana draw 2, gain 4/6 taunts. I mean, it's a lot of value, but you have to have big minions in your deck. Enough big minions for that to be reliable. I guess if you're desperate, just 4 mana draw 2 is fine. I mean, it's expensive, but if you're desperate, then not too bad. 1 mana 1/2 Crystal Smith Cultist. Battlecry, if you're holding a shadow spell, gain +1/+run. Alright, sweet. 1 mana 2/3. With possibly no downside if you're playing a lot of shadow spells. There you go, the first legendary. 6 mana 6/6 Bone Lord Frost Whisper. Battle Cry. For the rest of the game, your first card each turn costs 0. You die, you die in 3 turns. You die in 3 turns? Oh, you better know what you're doing. Hold on, you die in 3 turns. If you trigger the... So if you... That's a Death Rattle, right? So if you're like 2 turns in, and then you trigger the Death Rattle again, do you get 3 more turns, or do you just die next turn anyway? Mother Lover says, looks like a 400 dust to me. I mean, you would only play that if you have some sort of 20 mana 1-turn kill combo, probably, right? Like you, I mean, there's like a very specific situation where you would play that. And like you would need the combo in hand. And that first card better be worth it, like you better kill your opponent. Imagine if like Mother Lover says, "I'll bounce it back to your hand?" Question mark. Yeah, I don't know what, like you die in 3 turns. I don't know how the counter works. Like, is there any way to delay this counter, or is it just like you better kill him in 3 turns, otherwise you're done? Somebody's gonna make a very interesting deck with this, I think. But it's gonna be like you have to assemble the combo and then you have to play the combo very fast. 3 mana Shadow Suffusion, give your minions Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. So I mean that's gonna be fun. Oh, a random enemy, not a random enemy minion. If they have no minions, you just do 21 damage to their face. That's fun. Nerubian Flyer, Battle Cry. If a friendly undead died after your last turn, summon a 2/2 Nerubian. What is that? What? If a friendly undead died after your last turn, that's... So basically they died during the opponent, so the opponent killed one of your undead, is what that means, right? Your opponent killed one of your undead on their turn, and then on your turn you play this, you get 2 mana 4/5, right? I mean, okay, potentially good. 3 mana Seal of Blood, give a minion +3/+3 and Divine Shield, deal 3 damage to your hero. Divine Shield could be very strong, it's often very strong. 3 mana Vast Wisdom, discover 2 spells that cost 3 or less, swap their costs. I mean, they both cost 3 or less anyway, it's not like... it's not like it's gonna... I mean, I don't see it there's being much value in that. 3 mana, let's just say 3 mana discover 2 cards that cost very little. Possibly useful. Two mana Conduit Arrow, deal 2 damage to a minion, mana Thirst 6, draw that many cards. I mean, draw that many cards. Oh, I guess if you have spell damage, then you can make that like deal more damage and draw more cards. 2 mana Shock Splitter, Battle Cry, deal 1 damage, improve while your hero attacks this game. Okay, I mean Hunter is gonna be the Weapon Hunter, right? Oh, so if your hero attacks 30 times, this thing just does 30 damage and you just aim it at the opponent's face. Can you attack 30 times in the game? 4 mana Fel'Dorei Warband, deal 4 damage if your deck has no minions, summon 4 1/1 Illidari with Rush. If your deck has no minions, is that gonna be a thing? Are we gonna have a no minion Demon Hunter? Magister's Apprentice, 2 mana 3/2, your arcane spells cost 1 less. Sounds great. Only for Arcane though. Mother Lover says, yeah, Blizzard trying to make it a thing. A no minion Demon Hunter. Well, maybe it'll work. 1 mana Ghostly Strike, deal 1 damage, combo, draw a card. Oh, that's great. 1 mana draw a card is amazing. I mean, the 1 damage is just bonus, right? Two mana Bone Flinger. Battle Cry, if a friendly undead died after your last turn, deal 2 damage. Okay. I'm just thinking like, if a friendly undead died after your last turn thing, are people gonna like just not kill undead things on the board now? 2 mana, give a minion death rattle, summon 2 3/2 zombies. Give a minion death rattle, summon 2 3/2, overload 1. So 2 mana overload 1 for 2 3/2. I mean that's quite a lot of stats for the mana. Light of the Phoenix, draw 2 cards, cost 1 less for each time. We've seen this before, right? 1 mana Foul Egg, death rattle, summon a 3/3 undead chicken. What is the undead chicken? Mother Lover says everybody play Zombie Chow on turn 1. I guess we have to like build the decks to figure this out. 2 mana 2/2 Coroner, Battle Cry, freeze an enemy minion, mana first 6, silence it first. Oh, a 2 mana silence. That's quite strong, potentially. Silence and freeze. Mother Lover says discard Warlock is super strong in Wild. Wild is way too complicated for me. I don't understand. Like Wild has become way too hard for me to figure out. But yeah. Silvermoon Arcanist, 3 mana 2/2, spell damage +2. Your spells can't target heroes this turn. Okay. So you can't just play that and then burn their face. Is that good? Spell damage +2. You have to have the right combos, I guess. Searing Drake, 6 mana, Unending Swarm, resurrect all friendly minions that cost 2 or less. That costs 2 or less. That costs 2 or less for 6 mana. I mean, you potentially 6 mana resurrect 7 things, but they're all tiny things. I feel like 6 mana is too much. Because by the time you get to the late game, those small things potentially don't do very much. Like it would be really good if you can combo that card with a minion buff, right? You buff all your dudes that you resurrect, but you only have 4 mana left to play the buff. I mean, they must have put the price at 6 for a reason. I mean, I guess it'll be too strong otherwise. 1 mana 1/2 Concoctor. Battle Cry, add a random concoction to your hand. I still don't know what the concoctions are. Mother Lover says even 4 small things for 6 seems high, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you have to set up the combo where you have to buff the dudes immediately after you summon them, or after you resurrect them. 2 mana Mark of Scorn, draw a card. If it's not a minion, deal 3 damage to the lowest health enemy. Alright, there's that no minion Demon Hunter again. Amber Whelp, that guy looks ugly as heck. What is that thing? 3 mana 3/3 Battle Cry, if you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage. Oh, that's pretty good. 3 mana 3/4 Drakari Embalmer. Battlecry, give a friendly undead reborn. Alright. That's not bad. 1 mana Flight of the Bronze. Discover a dragon. Mana thirst 7. Summon a 5/5 drake with taunt. Good. I mean, a 5/5 taunt for 1 mana would be great. In the late game. Because you're just 1 mana discovering a dragon. If you're in the late game, you can probably like play that dragon too. So like play a big dragon and also get a 5/5 drake with taunt. You have to survive that long though. 4 mana, 4/4 rush, mana thirst 7, game +2/+2. See, like that's not that great. Mana thirst 7 for 2/2. This is mana thirst 7 for 5/5. 2 mana Umbral Geist. What is a Geist? That's a Geist. 2 mana 3/1. Death Rattle, add a random shadow spell to your hand. All classes? That's I mean, what are the shadow spells? Random shadow spell to your hand. Because there are a few classes that have shadow spells. Can somebody like make a list of all the shadow spells? Mother Lover says there's a ton. Yeah, a random one out of. The problem with pulling cards out of potentially several different classes is that the classes are usually set up to have a synergy within the class. So when you're pulling from multiple classes, you lose the synergy, and so then like, what are you doing with those cards? You're not really sure. 1 mana Unleash Fel. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. Mana first 4 with lifesteal. Sounds great. Although 1 damage is a little bit low. Like a lot of small tokens these days have like 2 health. If you think about the druid tokens, a bunch of treants and turtles and things. So 1 damage might not be enough to actually clear the board against a... It's like someone who's summoning a lot of dudes. 3 mana Nerubian Vizier. 2/4 Battlecry, discover a spell. If a friendly undead died after your last turn, it costs 2 less. Okay. Discover a spell. Oh, you can discount a spell. That would make the druid thing a little more viable. But you have to discover it, so it's kind of random. 4 mana Noxious Infiltrator, 2/5 poisonous. Battlecry, if a friendly undead died after your last turn, deal 1 damage to a minion, and it's poisonous. It's not just 1 damage, it's poisonous. You kill it. Wow, 4 mana remove a dude. Mother Lover says slightly better Pandaren than Porter. Rotten Rodent, we've seen that guy before. Reduce the cost of all death rattles in your deck. That still sounds great. Alright, another epic. Haunting Nightmare. 3 mana 3/3, death rattle, haunt a card in your hand. When you play it, summon a 3/3 soldier. It's a death rattle, so it has to die before you get the effect. And it's random, so you don't get to choose. Maybe too random to be useful. I mean, it's a good bonus, but not sure. Like, if you can, like if it's too random, you can't rely on it to win the game for you. So, I've seen all the other ones before. Another epic. 5 mana 4/5, Disruptive Spellbreaker. At the end of your turn, your opponent discards a spell. That sounds great. I love effects that forces your opponent to discard cards. At the end of your turn, your opponent discards a spell. So you just... like... Yeah, no, that's great. Like, you just make your... you just destroy your opponent's combos. 2-mana Mind Eater, I've seen that before, right? Yeah, I've seen that before. We've seen the Banshee before. 5-mana Shadow Word Undeath. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. If a friendly undead died after your last turn, deal 2 more. If a friendly undead died after your last turn, deal 2 more. I wonder if someone's gonna come up with like a high IQ plays. Like, someone's gonna do this, right? Just deliberately leave undead opponent minions on the board and not kill them, just to avoid all these effects. Sun Fury Clergy. 3-mana 2/4 Battle Cry. Restores 3 health to all friendly characters. That's a lot of healing. Mana Thirst 6. Restores 6 health instead. That's a crazy amount of healing. Is there healing synergy though? If there is healing synergy, that'd be insane. 1-mana Arms Dealer. Oh, I get it! You're selling arms! 1-mana 1/2. After you summon an undead, give it +1 attack. Oh, that's pretty good. If you're playing like an aggro undead deck. 8-mana Arcane Defenders. Summon 2 5/6 golems with taunt, and they can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Great. 2 big taunts that your opponent can't remove with spells. They have to like put minions into it. Pretty alright, even for 8 mana, I think. 6-mana Silver Fury Stalwart. 4/8 Taunt Rush, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Taunt Rush. 6-mana 4/8. I mean, the stats are okay. Not sure about it, but it's a pretty big taunt, I guess. And again, it can't be removed by spells. 1-mana 1/1 Lingering Zombie. Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 disarmed zombie with Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 zombie. This thing comes back twice. So the 1-mana 1/1, Death Rattle summons another 1-mana 1/1. And when that dies, it summons another 1-mana 1/1. Arcane Bolt, 1-mana deal 2 damage, Mana Thirst 8, deal 3 damage instead. It's not that good, is it? I mean, 1-mana 3 damage is okay, but you have to wait until Mana Thirst 8. Mother Lover says, Death pushing the Undead Zoo deck archetype. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like it. 5-mana Harkener of Dread, we've seen that guy before. Silvermoon Armorer. Incorporeal Corporal. Funny. 2-mana 5/5. After this minion attacks, destroy it. After this minion attacks, destroy it. So either you silence it, or you taunt it. I just realized that taunt undeads are really good because of so many cards that have if your undead died after your last turn. And taunt kind of forces your opponent to kill it to get through it, unless they silence it. Another epic, 4-mana 3/5, Energy Shaper. Battlecry, transform all spells in your hand into ones that cost 2 more. They keep their original cost. That could be a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun. Mother Lover says Casino Mage is back. It definitely is, Mother Lover. I mean, it's a battle cry. If you can bounce that guy back, can you like bump all your cards up to 10 mana? What's a 10 mana aside from Pyroblast? Can you imagine you have like a handful of 2 mana Pyroblast or something? Yeah, okay, so the trick is how many Pyroblasts, how many 1 mana Pyroblasts can you get in your hand at the same time? We've seen the other ones before, except 1 mana 2/1 Rush, Fierce Outsider, Rush. Outcast, your next outcast card costs 1 less. 1 mana 2/1 Rush, and discount for 1. Except it's a minion, and they're pushing the no minion Demon Hunter archetype. So... Silver Moon Fast Rider, 2 mana 2/3, Battlecry, give all arcane spells in your hand +1. Spell damage +1. I am like reluctant to endorse combos like that, just because you have to first you have to draw all the arcane spells into your hand, and then you have to play this, and then you play the spells for the bonus. So like you have to like get a lot of pieces together. Mother Lover says spell damage on the spell seems new. Yeah. So it's it applies the spell damage and it sticks to the spell while it's in your hand, right? But yeah, like what I'm saying, you have to actually get all those cards in your hand first. So it's like kind of difficult to assemble the stuff. Alright, I've seen the other ones. Oh, have we seen all the commons? No, right? Anyway, 10 mana from the other side. Summon a copy of each minion in your hand. They attack random enemy minions, then die. I mean, super fun if you have death rattles on them. Summon a copy of each minion in your hand. So like you'd be... I mean, if you top deck this, it does nothing for you, like absolutely nothing. You have to have a whole bunch of minions in your hand, and then you have to play a 10 mana spell, so you don't do anything else that turn. And you get all the death rattle effects. Again, like it takes forever to assemble this and to make this work. 3 mana 3/4 Death Knight card. Wait a minute, I thought we couldn't get Death Knight cards in these packs. Apparently we can. After a friendly undead dies, draw a card. Alright. A Miracle Death Knight. Noxious Infiltrator, have we seen that? Oh yeah, we have. Oh, it's just like a 4 mana remove a dude, basically. Necrotic Mortician, 2 mana 2/3, Battlecry. If a friendly undead died after your last turn, discover an Unholy Rune card. Unholy Rune is the green ones, right? Micro Necrolite, 2 mana 2/2, Battlecry, give a friendly minion, death rattle, summon a 2/2 zombie with Rush. Okay. Like a 2 mana 2/2 that summons another 2 mana 2/2, right? With Rush? Not bad. Ever seen Mark of Scorn? I have. Draw a card if it's not a minion, deals 3 damage. Right. Magister's Apprentice, your arcane spells cost 1 less. Unliving Champion, 3 mana 3/2. Battlecry, if a friendly undead died after your last turn, summon 2 zombies. Summon 2 3/2 zombies. Wow. 3 mana 9/6. That's a lot of zombies. Mother Lover says that seems strong. Yeah, I mean if you can get the effect of it, it is quite strong. Although, you know, like a board clear that does 2 will just remove all of them. I guess it forces people to have board clears. In fact, Shaman seems to summon a lot of those 3/2s on Death Rattle. Walking Dead. 3 mana 2/5 taunt. If you discard this minion, summon it. Oh wow! Discard synergy. Haven't seen that in a while. Okay, I see what you mean now, Mother Lover. You said earlier that discard lock in Wild is strong. Because it seems like every standard cycle they try this discard thing again. Except that in Wild, you just stack them all together and it's become super strong. 2 mana Vampiric Blood. Give your hero +5 health. Spend 3 corpses to gain 5 more and draw a card. It's really good. 2 mana, draw a card and restore 10 health. Embers of Strength. Summon 2 mana, summon 2/1/2 cards with taunt. Mana 6, give them +1/+2. 2 mana 4/8 on Mana Thirst 6. Yeah, that's a lot of taunt, but they don't do any damage. The other ones we've seen before. Infected Peasant. I feel like a lot of people are going to use this. 2 mana 2/1, summon another 2/2 on Death Rattle. Alright, epic. 4 mana 4/4, Plague Spreader. Death Rattles transform a random minion in your opponent's hand into a Plague Spreader. Transform a random minion in your opponent's hand into a Plague Spreader. I mean, it's always fun to mess with your opponent's cards. And potentially you break their game-winning combos doing this. The issue is, if the opponent's playing, like, small minions, if they're playing, like, an aggro deck, and this might actually buff their, like, and they're not winning, this might actually, like, help them. This might buff their mid-game. Like, if they're top decking a 1/1, 1 mana 1/1, and you give them a 4/4 instead. 3 mana Scourge Supplies, draw 3 cards, choose 1 to discard. Choose 1 to discard. If you have discard synergy, that's super strong. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean, Mother Lover. You're right. Discard lock in Wild is super strong. That's crazy. 3 mana draw 3 and choose 1 to discard. 3 mana 3/4 after friendly, like I've seen it before. 1 mana, give your hero 3 attack this turn, Mana Thirst 4 and Lifesteal. Not bad, but it's not gonna win the game for you, right? In fact, like, in Paladin, I'm not sure if that's useful in Paladin. Another epic 5 mana 5/3, Amorphous Slime. Discard a random undead. Death Rattle, summon a copy of it. Cool. So I really enjoy these slime minions because they always have like things inside the slime, right? What is going on inside the slime? Like if you like zoom in, like what is this stuff? 8 mana 8/8 Death Knight card, Bone Guard Commander, Taunt, 8 mana 8/8 Taunt, Battlecry, raise up to 6 corpses as 1/2 Risen Footman with Taunt. That's a lot of taunt. 8 mana though. 1 mana Ricochet Shot, deal 1 damage to 3 random enemies. Pretty good. arcane spell, so you can use that thing where you buff your arcanes by spell damage. +1 spell damage. 1 mana arcane worm. 1 to battle cry, add an arcane bolt to your hand. What's an arcane bolt? What's an arcane bolt? Three mana 3 to Arc Splitter, add 2 arcane bolts to your hand. What are arcane bolts? Fierce Outsider. 1 mana 2, 1 rush. Outcast your next outcast costs 1 less. I've seen it before. Alright, second legendary. Druid. Elder Nadox, 5 mana 5/4. Battlecry, destroy a friendly undead. Your minions gain its attack. So you would have to have a lot of minions on the board, plus 1 that's preferably high attack. And if somehow you have, I mean, like, you need to have a lot of minions on the board that stick for a turn, so that on the next turn they can attack, and then you can buff them with attack. The thing is, potentially you can get a lot of attack out of this, right? How much? Like, you have so there's the thing you destroy, and then there's this, and then there's 5 other minions that you can fit on the board. 5 times 6 is 30 damage. So you need to kill like a 6 attack thing to buff the other guys up, and then they can hit face and win the game for you. But you have to make all that stuff stick on the board. Mother Lover says Arcane Bolt, 1 mana, deal 2 damage, mana thirst 8, deal 3. Can you collect enough? No, you need like 10 Arcane Bolts to just burn them in the face and kill them. Although they're 1 mana, so you can play 30 damage in 1 turn. Alright. Alright, 10 mana, 30 damage. Imagine just spending the whole game collecting arcane bolts. Mother Lover says the new girls, it's the apprentice, discounts arcane spells by 1. Yeah, okay. So basically infinite damage if you can keep generating arcane bolts is infinite damage. Maybe Burn Mage is back, right? Like, just burn them in the face. Elder Nadox. This would be like if you're playing a token druid, this would be like a finisher, I guess. Shock Splitter, 2 mana 2/2. Battlecry, D1 damage. Oh, we've seen that before. Improved by your hero attacks this game. How many times can your hero attack this game? If you can attack 15 times and you have 2 of these in your hand, then 30 to the face, right? Another quick legendary. Shadow of Demise. Each time you cast a spell, transform this into a copy of it. Each time you cast a spell, transform this into a copy of it. So you get a 3rd copy of a spell, potentially. The question is, what would you copy to help you win the game? I'm not sure. Wait, have we seen the infantry? We haven't seen that before. Mother Lover says Shadow Step. Okay. Alright, let's say you have 3 Shadow Steps. What minion do you use the 3rd Shadow Step on that wins you the game? It's a very complicated combo. 6 mana 4/4, Infantry Reanimated, Battle Cry, resurrect a friendly undead, give it reborn. Oh, this is like a resurrect a random friendly undead, right? 6 mana 4/4, resurrect an undead. I mean, you'd have to play like high value undeads for this to be really good. You wouldn't play it on like small ones. What I mean is you wouldn't play it on like an aggro undead warlock. I'm just thinking like, how do you make Shadow of Demise work? Is there something where if you have more copies of it, you'd really wreck your enemy? Four mana, last stand, draw a taunt minion, double its stats. Is that good? I mean, let's say you draw, so this is 4 and this is 6. Let's say you draw this, so you can play it on 10. 6 mana, 8/16, Taunt Rush, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Mother Lover says that seems not good. Right. Because it's too expensive, right? I'm just thinking like if you can consider these 2 cards. 10 mana, 8/16. But it can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Right? 10 mana, 8/16. I mean that's alright for 10 mana. And it's got Taunt Rush. Like you wouldn't put a lot of taunts in your deck. You'd put like specific taunts in your deck to make that work. Shatterskin Gargoyle. I haven't seen that before, right? 6 mana 4/6. Taunt. Death Rattle, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Okay. Decent. So again, if you combine that with the previous card, again it's 10 mana to draw it and play it. 10 mana, 8/12, Taunt, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. I mean, it's not amazing, it's kind of okay. Although having said that, you don't have to play it on the same turn. You can play that card on turn 4, and then play the big taunt on turn 6. You know what? Maybe an 8/16 on turn 6 is kind of good. But you spend the whole turn 4 just drawing a card, right? Bonecaller, 4 mana 2/4, Taunt, Death Rattle, resurrect a friendly undead that died this game. Again, it's a random thing, right? There's so many undeads. Oh, this is an undead. There are so many undeads that this resurrection stuff... Okay, so the thing with resurrect undead is a lot of the undeads are just fodder. Or they read like, you know, cheap, low cost, and kind of low stat, but you swarm the enemy with a lot of them. The problem with that is that if it's just a lot of low cost, low value minions, then you don't want to resurrect them because you just like spend 4 mana 2/4 to resurrect a token. Like that's really bad, right? If you want to resurrect something specific, you want to resurrect like a big thing. And so then you can't put a whole lot of these undead tokens into your deck. You have to like only put in high value undead stuff into your deck, which like seems to run counter to the idea that you have a lot of swarming undead tokens. That's what I'm thinking. So not sure about this. You can make it work, I guess, but you have to be like very specific in how you use it.
Cool. Rare. Rare.
Eversong Portal is a new one. 4 mana, summon 1 4/4 links with Rush, improved by spell damage. Okay. That's if you do have spell damage, that could be very good. If you can get that up to like 4 spell damage, 4 mana 16/16 with Rush, really good. Mother Lover says, I play Conceit Priest in Wild. It summons 2 minions, Neptulon and Blood of... It runs 2 minions, Neptulon and Blood of Goon. That sounds really funny. Also wild. Wild is wild. Wild is crazy. Neptulon Blood of Goon. I get it. Like you cheat them out, right? And then you just summon a lot of big things. 3 mana 2/5 Hawkstrider Rancher. After you play a minion, give it +1/+1 and Death Rattle, summon a Hawkstrider. Wow. Oh, after you play a minion, not after you summon. So it doesn't work if you summon a lot of tokens. You have to play the minion from your hand to get the buff. Corpse Explosion, 5 mana. Detonate a corpse to deal 1 damage to all minions. If any are still alive, repeat this. So this is just a straight up board clear. It might eat up all your corpses, but it's just a straight up board clear. 5 mana though, so it's not cheap. Unleash Fel, deal 1 damage to all enemies, mana thirst 1 with lifesteal. We've seen that before, I think. Isn't that like the third? So I think we've gotten all the commons. Alright, we don't need to read the commons anymore because that's a third copy. That means we've gotten at least 2 of each. Alright, time for another legendary Hunter this time. 3 mana 3/4, give all arcane spells in your deck plus 1 spell damage. Okay. Alright. I mean, I was skeptical before, but I think I've seen enough arcane spell damage things for me to have faith that this actually works. I'm glad I got this legendary though, because without this legendary I don't think it actually works. Give all arcane spells in your deck plus 1 spell damage. See, this I think tips it over the line to make this thing actually be worthwhile. I think. Arcane Hunter. We've seen that before. Isn't that my third copy of this? Have we gotten all the rares as well? No, that's my second copy of Last Stand. Conjured Arrow, deal 2 damage to a minion, mana thirst 6, draw that many cards, hit an arcane spell. If you can buff it once or twice, 2 mana 4 damage, draw 4 cards. 2 mana draw 4 cards is amazing. Okay, I think this hunt is gonna be good. You just have to, well, it's good if you can play that legendary on 3, or on 2 if you have the coin. If that legendary is at the bottom of your deck, then it's not gonna work. Mother Lover says, especially for Hunter, it needs card draw. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. 2 mana 3/2, Ghoulish Alchemist. Battlecry, your next concoction costs 0. I still don't know what the concoctions are. I should look this up. What are the concoctions? Hold on, let me... Can I... Just real quick, go to my browser. Hearthstone... concoction. Mother Lover says like potion cards or spare part cards, I believe. Yeah, I just want to know like specifically what the concoctions are. Oh, there's 3 mana. So 3 mana deals 3 damage. Add another concoction to your hand to mix together. Oh wait, what? If you have concoctions in your hand, they mix together? So if you're holding one and you get another one, they mix together. Deal 3 damage, destroy a random enemy minion, draw 2 cards, add a card to your hand from another class, it costs 3 less. Summon a random 3-cost minion, and then you can mix them to have 2 effects at the same time. Mother Lover says sounds seem spicy. It does seem spicy. So any 2 concoctions can mix together to combine their effects. It's still 3 mana, but now you have 2 effects. Oh, potentially very powerful, huh? So if you just generate maximum concoctions, like they're great value just on 3 mana, but when you mix 2 together, you get double the effect for the same 3 mana, which means they're really good 3 mana cards if you get them together. Another arcane that is improved by spell damage. Yeah, okay. I see how this works. Corpse Explosion, we've seen that before as well. Alright, we're getting to the point where we're seeing repeats. So we're gonna focus on epics and legendaries. Crystal Broker, 3 mana 3/2, mana thirst 5, summon a random 3-cost minion. Mana thirst 10, summon an 8-cost minion. Very interesting. Like, you basically wouldn't play that before turn 5, right? On turn 10 could be very strong, but it's random, so you're not really sure. On turn 5 it's okay, because it's 3 mana for 2 3-mana things. Would you play it early game, or would you hold on to it? You would be unhappy to draw this in the early game, I think. Potentially pretty good in the late game. Arc Splitter, we've seen that before. Arcane Bolts. I wonder if you can just like get enough Arcane Bolts to burst them down. It's like, let's get them some spell damage. Savage Ymirja. 5 mana 7/7. Rush. Battlecry discard 2 cards. Okay. Alright, so this card lock keeps chugging along. 5 mana 7/7 Rush. That's meme worthy, to be honest. Especially if you have discard synergy going on. Alright, another legendary, a Death Knight card this time. 3 mana 3/3 Blight Fang. Battlecry. Infect all enemy minions. When they die, you summon a 2/2 zombie with taunt. So this is like hard punish aggro decks, right? Okay, yeah, this just hard punishes aggro decks. That's cool, that's always fun. 1 mana 2/1 Sanguine Soldier. Divine Shield. Battlecry, deal 2 damage to your hero. That's fine. Right, 1 mana 2/1 Divine Shield, pretty good. epic Haunting Nightmare. Haunt a card in your hand. When you play it, summon a 3/3 soldier. We've seen that before. This is our second copy of it. 5 mana 4/6 Tenacious Sandlane. Lifesteal. Whenever this attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. 5 mana 4/6 Lifesteal. Whenever this attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero, and remembering that that 2 damage also is Lifesteal. I think we need a lot of healing in this expansion, don't we? I feel like there's a lot of effects that damage your hero. Maybe it's only specific classes.
Rare, golden common.
Deal with the devil. Summon 5 mana, summon 2 3/3 Fell Fiends with Lifesteal. If your deck has no minions, summon another. Oh sweet, 5 mana 9/9. Alright, there we go. No minion Demon Hunter.
Rare.
Twisted Tether, 4 mana, destroy a minion. Give it stats to a random undead in your hand. You have to play a lot of undeads. I mean, this is potentially amazing, right? If you just remove... I mean, a 4 mana removal is kind of strong. And then to gain its stats too. Considering, what's it called? Like, removals like this usually is 6 mana, or like 4 mana with a downside. This is 4 mana with an upside. Seems kind of good. We've seen all those before. We've seen all those before. Alright, new card. 4 mana Scourge Illusionist. Death Rattle, add a 4/4 copy of another Death Rattle minion in your deck to your hand. It costs 4 less. Wow. Alright. Death Rattle Rogue, am I right? 4 mana, add a 4/4 copy of another Death Rattle minion in your deck to your hand that costs 4 less. Well, I mean, you'd have to have other good Death Rattle cards in your deck. Rogue is too hard for me to figure out. It's too hard. Alright, we have all the rares. We're only looking at epics and legendaries. 8 mana, Blight Blood Berserker. 3/8, Taunt Lifesteal Reborn. Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Taunt, Lifesteal, and Reborn. But of course, when it's Reborn, it's only a 3/1. For 8 mana, I'm not sure, it seems a little too expensive. Like, if your opponent can't deal with it, okay, it might just heal you back to maximum, because it's got so much health, right? But if your opponent has some way to remove it, then it kinda does nothing. It's a... wait, no. It's a Shaman card. Which classes have ways to cheat out undead cards? I don't remember. Alright, another epic. 4 mana 3/5 Energy Shaper. Battlecry, transform all spells in your hand into ones that cost 2 more. Oh, we've seen that before. Well, at least we got the second copy of it, because Casino Mage, am I right? Oh, Arcane Bolt! Wait a minute. Have I gotten this before? I must have. Have I just not been paying attention to it? Yeah, okay, 1 mana 3 damage. Arcane. That's a lot of Arcane Bolts. Vengeful Wallop, have I seen this before? 7 mana 5/5, rush costs 1 less for each outcast card you've played this game. I feel like I haven't seen that before somehow. I mean, discounted 5/5 rush. It's probably okay, you have to play a lot of outcast cards. Soul Barrage, wait a minute, I feel like I haven't seen this before. When you play or discard this, deal 6 damage randomly split among all enemies. So another discard lock card. Mother Lover says Soul Barrage is OP. Yeah, especially like when you discard it, it activates. So you can just cheat it out. I wonder if we can make this card lock work in Standard as well. The problem with discard lock is that there never seems to be quite enough discard synergy. Brutal Annihilin. 9 mana 9/9. Mother Lover says that plus Fist of Jaraxxus times 2 is 20 damage. Yeah, I mean, exactly. But that's wild though, right? Like, that's what I'm saying, like, in Standard, you never have all of them in the same deck, so... It might not be good enough in Standard. But yeah, no, you're right, in Wild it's crazy. 9 mana 9/9 Taunt Rush. After this minion survives damage, deal that amount to the enemy hero! Oh, it's a taunt! Taunt? 9/9 taunt. And then when it survives damage, it deals that amount to the enemy hero. Alright. But it's a minion for Demon Hunter. And the synergy is to have a no minion Demon Hunter deck. How does that work? I don't think Demon Hunter's gonna work this expansion. 1 mana animate dead, resurrect a friendly minion that costs 3 or less. I mean, it's only 1 mana, I guess. We've seen all that before. Mother Lover says that plus the Rager card in Priest. The Ranger is... Isn't the Ranger 4 mana? Is the Ranger 3 mana or 4 mana? Wait a minute, it's 3 mana, isn't it? No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. that's the Rager combo. 2 mana 1/3 Prismatic Elemental. Battlecry, discover a spell from any class. It costs 1 less. Oh, that's a real gamble. A spell from any class, it could be anything, right? It could be anything. I mean, it could be really good or really bad. Alright, so that's all my packs. What are we doing next? I still haven't played the Brawl yet. Oh, I don't have all the rares. I didn't disenchant any rares. Mother Lover says check the rewards track. Oh yeah. This is important. New rewards track, Master of the Lich King. Thank you very much. Ah. 7 mana 7/7. Lorthamar Theron. Battlecry, double the stats of all minions in your deck. Really? Double the stats of all minions in your deck. It's 7 mana though, so... So basically this goes into every non-aggro deck. Because if you plan to go into the late game, this is just good, right? And then 50 gold so far. So I need to play Blood Rune cards and play 3 games. Okay, what is the brawl today? Does it have anything to do with the new expansion? Oh, sweet. Recipes. Lich King recipe. You know what? Let's play the recipe decks. The Lich King is on the march. Choose a class and enjoy the latest deck recipes. Yeah, let's go ahead and try out the Death Knight recipes. Why build your own deck when you can play Blizzard's decks? Well, usually it's because Blizzard's decks aren't very good. But let's see if Blizzard's decks are any good.
King versus the Lich King.
Everyone's gonna play the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. There can only be one true king.
Taunt, Battlecry, summon 2 copies of this minion. Let's put that back for now. So the Lich King, I mean there are 3 recipes, right? I'm guessing 1 for each thing, whatever they're called. There's what is it again? Blood and Frost and Plague? Runes, right. Is there one deck for each rune? Each type of rune? Gain a corpse.
Me have bad for you.
Spend 2 corpses to give all minions in your hand +2 attack. I have no minions in my hand. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it kills it, summon a 2/2 zombie with a rush. Oh, he didn't do anything. Oh, might as well play the other one. What's he saying? Body bagger. What 3 mana thing could he possibly play? I see. So at this point, I think wait a minute. Reborn, at the end of your turn, spend 5 corpses to summon a copy of this minion.
Death call.
Every 5 corpses you can get another copy of this.
So fresh, so fresh.
I mean, you can't sustain 5 corpses every turn, can you? So basically every few turns you can get a copy of this. It's also reborn.
Go forth and defile these.
Oh, he's making a lot of minions. Spend 2 corpses. Buff your dude. Should I buff my dude? Hammer says, and then each of them can do the same. Work for me in my brawl game.
Rule is eternal.
Yeah. Alright, let me buff my dudes.
A will
So fresh, so fresh.
I'm not generating enough corpses right now.
Destiny
Oh,
calls to you.
wow. Transform your undead into monstrosity with rush. Wow. Why didn't he attack with this? Give all minions in your hand +1/+1. Spend 3 corpses, give them more. I feel like I don't have enough. Spend 2. I don't really have enough stuff in my hand for this to be worthwhile right now, right? On the other hand, if I'm too greedy, I just lose. I don't know. Any card draw.
Till death do us part.
Okay, card draw.
The citadel stands strong.
If it kills it, summon a thing with a rush. Doesn't really help right now.
The fallen will serve.
Give a minion in your hand attack equal to this minion's attack. Oh, isn't that interesting? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it makes this very big, but I don't know if that helps me.
Death calls.
I say resolve.
11, 14. I'm just gonna lose, right? I think I'm just gonna lose.
Me have that for you.
Yeah, he just needs to generate. He just needs to generate like 2 corpses or 3 corpses, trade with my dudes, and then I can't get past his dudes to hit him. And then he just gets a 2-turn victory. He should have traded. Right, so at this point, 3. Let's see what I get out of this.
Citadel stands strong.
That doesn't help me at all. And this doesn't save me either. Mother Lover says feels dead, man. It sure does. Not even undead, just straight up dead. Was he playing the same deck as me? Play 4 blood ruined cards. Alright, well I mean I have to do the quest, so let me keep plugging the Death Knight into here. Mother Lover says he might have had a blood deck. It's curious that my deck didn't seem to have enough ways to generate corpses. Maybe I just drew the wrong cards. Could be just bad draw.
Malfurion! I must protect the one. All will serve me in death.
Alright, we have a coin, so I can keep the 1 and 3s. Choose an enemy minion, your minions attack and resurrect any that die. That could be quite good actually. However, since my opponent was the same deck as yours and mine, we matched plays until 5th round. How is this? So I think your opponent probably had the same deck too. Yeah, I guess he just drew better. This is random friendly undead, okay.
Me have bad for you.
For each corpse you've spent this game.
The identity mine is mine.
The Sea Lord be its own treasure.
Oh, that's not good, is it? That's actually quite bad, actually. That's not undead. Oh, thank goodness. No, yeah, that's a strong. That's thank goodness. Raise up to 5 corpses as ghouls with rush. Eventually we can do that.
Citadel stands strong.
At the end of your turn, raise a corpse as a 1/2 footman with taunt. At the end of your turn, spend 5 corpses.
Time for the finishing touch.
Alright, I'm gonna...
With scraps.
Oh, he's looking for a... He's looking for a buff, isn't he? I hope he didn't find one. If he did, I'm kinda screwed.
Me have bad for you.
Alright, let me just pray that he doesn't have a board buff. He does, doesn't he? Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't have a board buff. Yes. Yes. Alright. Oh, he does. Okay. So, at this point... Choose an enemy minion. Your minions attack it with summon any that die. That's not that useful. So I'm thinking I do this and I kill most of the things.
Rise and serve your king.
So what are undead? This is undead. This is give 2/1. So I wanna like
So fresh.
do that. Just trying to figure out like how do I reduce the most stats? One of us says kill the cook. I mean, I'm just trying to not die right now. Maybe you're right though. Maybe you're right. I have 4. Wait a minute. I have 4 corpses. Fascinating. He spent 6 mana getting those back. Now, each corpse just spent this game. If he has another board buff, I die, right? Do I not have any self-healing? Am I supposed to rely on this to win? What did he put it on? On the undead, right? Oh god, he has another board buff! I mean, did Blizzard just make a bad deck or what? Or am I bad? Maybe I'm bad. Who's bad? Mother Lover says there's a couple of 5 and 6 drops that are strong. Haven't seen you draw them yet. Oh well, that could be the problem. How is this? Yeah, there's a lifesteal, if I recall correctly. I could use a lifesteal board clear right now. They made a proper token druid though. Oh, like a aggro druid.
All will serve me in death. There can only be one true
So that's gonna be later. I mean, this guy spent 5 corpses. I've never managed to save up 5 corpses to play this. Destroy the highest attack enemy minion. I mean, that could be useful. I'll gain a corpse. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If that kills it... Oh, he's got a frost deck. That's a different one. I've just... Oh, this is different too, isn't it? This is a blood deck. This is different from the one I was playing earlier.
The citadel stands strong.
This friggin' thing. This is really making me not want to put this in any of my decks. Just because I don't have 5 corpses ever. Give all minions in your hand +1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 minions. Alright, this is a good time to do this, I think. Discover a Blood Rune card. Oh, I didn't read that right. I don't have corpses! I don't have corpses! You know what? 2 mana 4/5. That's okay.
we do what the living cannot.
This is to a random enemy, not a random enemy minion. Oh, I kept both of these.
Do what the living cannot.
Oh, I kept both of these. Taunt, Battle Cry, summon 2 copies of this minion. Sounds great, actually. Spend 2 corpses.
A will is a donor.
Buy 5, 4 mana 15, 15. How much more can I buff that? What's he doing? Ooh. Alright, let's just keep running this train. I need to play these now, right? Okay, let's just play this now. 4 mana 7/7/7/7/7/7.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Uh-huh. What do I do against those? Do I? 4-2, interesting. Oh. At the end of your turns, they take 2 damage. I think I just clear. And go face, and if he can't answer that, he dies next turn. If he can answer that, then I don't know what I'm doing, because this is... I mean, I guess the 4 mana 8/8 is pretty good. Oh, so this one, return this to your hand. Does it keep the buffs? Is it still gonna be a 5 mana 7/7? Alright, good. He's using all his burn on removing my minions. And I have more big ass minions. Right, he's gone. Spend them. Spend your minions! Spend your minions! I have more! The reborn doesn't keep the buffs, right? So when it dies, it just becomes a 2/1. Or does the reborn keep the buffs? Was he saving that for lethal? Alright, we find out what that does. It doesn't keep buffs. Unbelievable. It doesn't keep buffs. Disappointing. One lifesteal at the end of your turn, attack the lowest health enemy. Oh, I just win. Because I can kill the minion. And this thing just hits him in the face. Alright, we did it. We figured it out. Alright, that gives us more rewards, more packs, more cards, more packs. Wait, what? Reroll normal cards. You just got the golden version of this card. Reroll the normal version into a random match of the... Wait a minute, what? You just got the golden version of this card. Mother Lover says this is a new thing. Reroll the normal version into a random March of the Lich King common. No, because I already have all of the March of the Lich King commons. So no, right? No. I already have all of them. Five minute 3/4 reborn die. Yeah, again, I already have all the commons. Why would that be useful, Mother Lover? I guess if you didn't buy a whole bunch of packs, that would be useful. Okay. Let's open these as well. How much time do I have? I don't have too much more time left today. I might be able to play maybe like 1 or 2 more games. Which I probably should do. Mother Lover says, yeah, for me I only got 16 packs. Okay, then I get it. That would be useful for people who don't actually have all the commons.
Golden man.
Alright, let me go play 1 or 2 more games. Oh, wait. I don't have that yet. And then see how much time I have left. Heaven Brawl. So do you think Warrior is good now? Or no? Can we make the opponent discard spells? Like one of the most memey things that we saw during the pack opening. Oh, like rogue concoctions, I want to see how that works. And then maybe like a mage, the arcane bolts. How does that work?
In death. Victory or death!
There's just no minions, man. So we don't have any minions, that's no good. Maybe we save that, that's kind of good. Draw 2 cards. Let's put that back. I honestly don't know. Oh. Like, how do you think Warrior is supposed to work? Thori Belore. 4 mana 4/4, Rush, Death Rattle, go dormant, cast a fire spell to revive. Thori Belore revives 2 times. Okay, it's a phoenix. It has 3 lives. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. Ah, this one. Good. Playing this on 5.
Can't stand the cold.
Battle Cry and Frenzy. Deal 1 damage to all other minions. I'm gonna... Because next turn I can do this and this and this to clear. What is this? Draw a Frost Spell, right. Mother Lover says, got the card for the memes. Sure do, Mother Lover. We have the memes ready to go. Do I even save the coin for it? Probably not, right? No, I have 3 4-mana cards, I shouldn't save the coin for it. Okay, let's clear the board real quick.
I won't go down without a fight.
Rush, Death Rattle, go dormant. Cast a fire spell. That's a fire spell. Okay. I think he's playing his deck wrong. I think he's supposed to save his burn for my face. I'm not sure though, maybe not. Like, he already froze it. Why did he have to kill it this turn? Couldn't he just wait? And like play something else? Has 2 attack and charge while damaged. Oh, that could be quite good, huh? Two attack and charge. So that can hit face. Let me hold on to this. I hope he doesn't spend all his spells. Because I want to make him discard a spell. Okay, good. Good, don't spend a spell. That does have 5 health. Oh, he can kill it with a weapon and a ghoul. Well, I guess we can't get too greedy. Hey, why don't you, discard a spell? Oh, that's a good one! Yes! Oh, that's a great one to discard. I mean, he has to remove it, right? He can't let that just stay on the board. Wait, why did you use a spell on it? No, bro, you're playing this wrong. Why are you doing that? You're supposed to save that for my face, aren't you? What is he doing? And he uses the weapon on my face? What? What is that guy doing? Give a random minion in your hand +4/+2. Oh, that could be quite good. Alright, let me... Oh yeah? I might as well put this down too. 5, 10, 11, 15. Mother Lover says sick trog. Sure is. I mean, he's stuck in all the right places. Cast a copy of the last spell your opponent played. I forgot what it was. It wasn't good anyway, was it? How much damage can I do to his face? Hold on, what was the last spell? I don't know what the last spell was. I don't have lethal here. I think what I do is I trade this, and then I revive it, while drawing 2. I save that for this, don't I? Man, he wishes he has that 7 mana spell now, doesn't he? The one that I made him discard. Cause that freezes the whole board. He wishes he had that spell. He wishes that spell didn't get discarded. It would have saved him this turn if he still had it. Alright, what are we looking at? 5, 9, 10, 11. And we're looking at lethal.
Back to work.
It's not just a meme, it literally won the game for us. Let's try out the concoctions. I am interested in the concoctions.
Mael versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death.
None can escape my fury.
+1/+1 for each card you play this turn. Summon a 1/1 stealth ghost. Alright, let's just start with draw 2 cards. Not particularly useful. That's interesting. Plagued Grain. Crates that summon undead. Very interesting. Dredge combo, draw a card. Let me put this down. So potentially next turn I do this, I combo. I summon a 3/3 stealth ghost. Potentially. So the issue I see is that you don't control which concoctions you mix. Draw 2 minion, any play this turn gain stealth. I mean... Alright, so I do this, I do this. Can I dredge? It's too early for this, right? After minion dies, add a concoction to your hand. Possibly that one.
The citadel stands strong.
Alright, cool. Very cool. So here... Get a concoction. Now that is... Oh. Draw 2 cards, destroy a random minion is pretty great.
Justice is mine.
Kill it. Oh, whenever a minion dies. I thought that said when your minion dies. It's anyone's minion. That's amazing. When any minion dies, you get a concoction. Also, I have a lot of card draw. Draw 2, draw 2, draw 2, draw 2. Cost 1 less for each card you've played this turn. Four mana turn for him, 5 mana turn for him.
Rise and serve your king.
Ah, that's a reasonable play. Random concoction. So I see what this is first. Actually,
I wonder.
discover 2 concoctions.
Quickly. Justice is mine.
Alright, get a 5/5. Hey, sprint is 5 mana. Didn't that used to be 7 mana? There's a lot of card draw here. Why does this deck have so much card draw? Concoction, oh, discover 2 concoctions.
And defile these lands.
Just ignore those, right? 1 less for preparation? Concoction. Random 3 cost minion. Discover 2 concoctions. Summon another random 3 cost minion. Deal 3 damage is pretty good. Deal 1 damage combo, draw a card. Three.
Quickly.
Rush. Played a lot of cards that turn. Rogue is so complicated. There's so many things to play. Witch's Cauldron. After friendly minion dies, add a random shaman spell to your hand. That's kind of good. Deal 3 damage. There's so much card draw. This is crazy, actually. At the end of your turn, add a random concoction to your hand. There's so much card. This draws a card. This potentially draws your whole deck, or this draws as many things as you have mana to play. Draw 2, draw 4.
The fallen will serve. The fallen will serve.
No, it's a rush minion. Shadow Step. I don't... None of this is useful with... Oh, I mean, this is kind of useful with Shadow Step. Alright, how much damage can I do to his face?
Hardcore. Justice is mine.
Is it this lethal or this lethal? Don't worry, Mother Lover! We have lethal! Mother Lover says Shadow Step the rush. Yeah, no. We did it! Rogue is complicated though. There's so many things. Was there anything else? Let me try a few more things. Mage? What else was I interested in? Oh, discard lock? Hunter. Oh, Hunter. Can we make the arcane spell damage thing work? I guess rogue players are into that sort of thing, right? Rogue always has this identity of Miracle Rogue, where you just generate crazy amounts of card draw and cards, and you just pull combos together.
Rexar versus Malfurion.
Too hard for me to figure out, really.
Glorious guide me to victory.
Let the hunt begin.
I think what we do is we hard mulligan for the legendary that buffs your arcane spells. Which none of those are. Crap. Oh, what? After you cast a spell, deal damage equal to its cost to the enemy hero? What in the what?
I am listening.
Greetings, traveler.
I...
My blood boils for war.
I guess I coined this out next turn, right? After you cast a spell, gain +1 attack and deal next turn.
Time for the finishing touch.
Ah, nuts. Mother Lover says, is quest stand in standard? I don't know. I actually don't remember. I think they are. I think there are quests in standard. Yeah, no, I think there are.
The more you struggle, the better.
What is going on? Oh, Mother Lover says, I mean Hunter quest. I don't think... We can check. You know what? Remind me at the end of the game, I'll check. Or if I don't check, then remind me. I mean, I don't have the Hunter quest in my collection anyway. Deal 3 damage, summon a dormant wild seed. That gives me a great bow. I mean, I have 2 taunts. When do I put this down? Like now? Like next turn? Improve by spell damage. I mean, this is great because every point of spell damage gives you another 4/4. 4 mana 4/4 is not very good. Like, but 4 mana 8/8 is already crazy good. One damage to 3 random enemies. Oh, really? Oh, that's awkward. I don't know if this is a good time to play that, but... I think I need to clear? What I love says, yeah, Hunter Quest is in standard, seems like a decent buff. It might be too strong, in fact. I mean, I remember Hunter Quest was already kind of strong. And now they give Hunter even more spell synergy, right?
The Seed Lord be its
Ah,
own
crap.
treasure.
Why does he have a counter?
Is mine.
Give a minion immune while attacking with a die summon zone. I'm gonna play this. Bomb that guy, bomb that guy.
No creature deserves to be caged.
So far we have no arcane spell synergy, we only have wild seed synergy. Give a minion +2/+2 and immune while attacking with a die summon a ram. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think I should get one of these out. And clear again. Mother Lover says the ram is immune while attacking as well. Yeah. Yeah. The ram is also immune. I haven't gotten the arcane spell damage synergy at all. Alright, he's thinking. I'm guessing he doesn't have an answer. Alright, he's dredging for an answer. He didn't dredge the answer. What? Come on. Well, at least that's the second copy of that he's played. He doesn't have any more copies. Oh my god. Oh, can you stop? This kills it before it summons? Yes.
That minion a turn to get ready.
Mother Lover says, I wonder if they have different decks for the classes like Death Knight decks. I think they do.
As our husks
Oh, Jesus Christ, why does he... Why, what? The Amalgam gave him this? A Nubrakan Gain 8 armor. This turn your minions cost armor instead of mana. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He should hit me in the face. Yeah. Because then he draws a card with that. Okay. I mean, I just... Okay. Well, that's not very good value, is it? Yeah, I thought this would happen with this hunter deck, is that if you draw these buffs in the wrong sequence, they do nothing, right? You need to have a handful of arcane spells for this to be useful.
And close enough.
Of course he does. Let's keep that guy alive.
Square in our sights.
Yeah, and now I'm top decking and it's just awful. I guess he's kind of top decking too, but... He's top decking bit better than I am. Okay. I mean, I draw 2. 2 damage to a minion, draw that many cards. Oh, spell damage! Yeah, like you just draw your cards in the wrong sequence and everything sucks. Oh no! The RNG! Yeah, no, I'm dead. I need to specifically draw the card that draws... Oh, wait. Doesn't really help? I need to draw cards, right? So I need to do this. That doesn't help. This is a random friendly undead. Okay, I mean that buffs that guy by 2. I guess this is 2 anyway, so...
Party snacks.
Oh god, I'm drawing everything in the wrong sequence. That's not it. That's not.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Oh no.
I've been practicing.
Okay, so that's the problem with this deck, right?
Take pride in your skill.
Shut up.
I will hunt you down.
So how do you play this? Do you just like concede if you don't get the right card in the starting deck, in the starting hand? All right. The what do you call it? Arcane bolt things in Mage. All right. This is gonna be my last game for today. It's getting pretty late over here.
versus the Lich King.
The past is dead.
You asked for it.
Okay. I should mulligan this. I think mulliganing that is pretty much more or less the same as drawing 2 with 3 mana. Why would this be here? Arcane bolts.
Job done.
How many arcane bolts can we have? And do I put all the arcane bolts in his face? Discover a spell from any class, it costs 1 less. Like, what is that gonna do for me? It doesn't really do anything for me, does it? He might have a lot of minions at some point. Oh, if I'm not careful, he mills me. He just like fills my hand with arcane bolts and then
The fallen will serve.
I lose a card. I think I can be a little bit greedy.
Do not look away.
Go forth and defile these lands.
Oh yeah? Oh, another fire sale. I'm just thinking if I should... Like, how greedy should I be? This is... Oh, this is to all minions, including my own, okay. I have my answer. I have too many arcane bolts. Do I have spell damage in this deck? Oh no. Until your next turn, your hero can only take... Yeah, this is... I have too many... Unless I put this back. Where is the synergy for this? Freeze 2 minions. Nine cards in hand. Wait a minute, I think it's charge? Oh, that's charge. I have too many arcane bolts. Draw 2. Those are not the cards that I need. I have 10, so if I discover a spell, then I just mill myself. You know what? I don't actually know what I'm doing with these arcane bolts. Like, it's not helping me, is it? Should I be hitting his face? Maybe I should just be hitting his face. Alright, maybe I should just be hitting his face, right? Because I have these. Oh yeah. Do that. Oh, I have ice block is in the game. Ice block is in the game.
What to do? What to do?
So I could use a pyro. I mean, that's not. Can I get a bigger spell? No. Discover a spell that costs 3 or less.
Time runs out on me.
That's not useful. These are- I mean, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. I only have 12 damage here.
Go forth and defile these lands.
More arcane bolts. I'm just wondering, do I have spell damage in my deck? Discover 2 things. 2 spells that cost 3 or less. These aren't that useful, are they? I don't know what I'm doing. Fawn could give you a spell damage minion. Oh, you're right. You're right. Too late though.
Runs out on me. Honestly, what am I doing? What is happening?
Bask in my radiance.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm ready.
Oh, right, he has that.
I'm ready.
Arcane 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do. What is the win condition? Have I just not drawn it? Like, I have a lot of small spells. Never enough to actually kill him. I mean, why didn't you use the 1 damage guy? Why did you waste that? You could have removed my dudes with that.
I have but little time.
Okay. So he can summon a ghoul, summon one of these things that's got charge. So even if I freeze his dude, it doesn't help me. Well, what is this? Yeah, no, I just lose because none of this is useful. What is the win condition of this thing? Love says you think there'd be some spell damage in there. I don't know, maybe Blizzard just doesn't think like that, alright?
Time runs out on me.
It wasn't me!
Alright, so I'm gonna... Let me just check.
Wars to come.
Alright, let me just quickly check what the recipe is, because we can go into deck creation and look at it. I don't understand. New deck, mage. Like, what is... Oh, your arcane spells cast twice. I mean, that would have worked. Is it even this deck? Oh, you already have this? See, this is Blizzard's fault. This is definitely Blizzard's fault. Yeah, no, they didn't need... Like, they need less damage and more spell damage, right? They didn't need... Well, I mean, this is good, but what they should have done is taken out like that, probably, or that, and just put in a couple of spell damage minions. They don't need this. This isn't necessary. That's not necessary. Okay. This. So there's only like this. This recipe relies on this to win the game, and if you don't draw this, you just lose. Just as the hunter absolutely relies on this to win the game, and if you don't draw this early on, you lose. Okay, well, it's just the decks have just not built that well. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Pretty interesting stuff in the new expansion. Looking forward to building more decks and playing more of the Brawl. I want to play every class, right? Okay, I'm gonna see you next week. See you later, Mother Lover.